Music brings people together, so my function in anything I do is to help bring people closer in. Hi, my name is Quinn, and today I'm going to be telling you about a man who is known not only as a very talented musician, but also as an inspiring figure to the people around him. Gordon Edgar Downie was born on February 6, 1964 in Kingston, Ontario. From there, he would go on to become one of the most influential men in Canadian music history. After his tragic death on October 17th, his legacy lives on not only as a great musician, but also as a person who was always trying to make the world a better place. Gord Downie started the Tragically Hip in 1984 with some of his friends from high school. They started out as a small garage band, just doing local shows in the Kingston area. But from there, they were able to build up to become one of the most highly acclaimed bands in all of Canada. In Andrew King's article titled Gord Downie, he says that his voice is one of the most unique and celebrated in all of Canada. His success in music was shown through the winning of 16 Juno Awards over the course of his career, both with the Tragically Hip and through his successful solo career. Some of those awards include winning the Juno for the Group of the Year 3 times, and also winning the Album of the Year in 1997. His influence in the music scene was shown even more when over 25,000 people from across the continent came to see his final show in his hometown of Kingston, Ontario. In Michael Barclay's article, We Came to Support Gord, he describes fan support as people from Philadelphia, Texas, Oklahoma, New York, and all over Canada made the long journey to Kingston, Ontario in order to see his final show. While it would be easy to take all of the success and keep it to oneself, Gord decided to use his pedestal in order to help the people around him. When he was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer, he decided to be open with the public about it rather than keeping it a secret. In the final months leading up to his death, he decided, rather than staying at home with his family, to go out on one final tour to make more difference in the world. In Michael Barclay's article, A Farewell for the Ages, he contrasts Downie from other musicians such as David Bowie and Prince, who kept their own terminal conditions a secret leading up to their death. He states that Downie, in an exceedingly generous act, chose to go public and invite us all to awake. He used his situation to show people that death should not come in the way of happiness or family or things that are more important in life. It was a situation like this that showed that he always cared for the well-being of others. In Sherry Noreen's article, The Tragically Hip, Gordon Downie says, First Nations in Good Hands with PM, says that Downie supported the Prime Minister's plan to help the Indigenous people of Northern Canada. The people who Downie says we were trained our entire lives to ignore. In that same article, Prime Minister Trudeau praises Downie for caring so much about the struggles of these people when his own terminal condition has cut the days he has left on this earth short, and that he would use those limited days in order to help the people who are less fortunate than himself. Gord Downie was a very highly acclaimed musician and an inspiration to the people around him, using his success to make a difference. He knew that his death was coming, but he chose to embrace it rather than run and hide from it. On October 17th, 2017, just a few weeks ago, Gord Downie lost his battle with terminal brain cancer. Immediately following his death, many people came out to show and to describe how much of a difference he made for these people. Overall, in his life, he lived out his world-famous quote from the beginning of this speech. My function in anything I do is to bring people closer in. Thank you.
Yay.